Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Now guys, let's take a look again on the Bitcoin market. So we'll start as usual on the weekly chart. You could see that actually the weekly overbought area stands in action. So how it impact on the price behavior. As market hits it, it prevents market for the further upward, immediate upward continuation and force it to show the pullback to stop for some time. At the same time, with this strong upward momentum here, it probably not necessary to consider very deep retracement here. So, but at least some bit slightly lower action is still possible. So last time we talked about the 42 area, and currently I think that we probably could focus on the same story, but with a few details that we have on the hourly chart. In fact, on the weekly chart, you could see that market is forming kind of the bearish engulfing pattern. It is not completed yet because this week still stands in the body in the range of the previous week. But if today, tomorrow market will move slightly lower, well, in this case, we could get the bearish engulfing. That in turn could suggest a bit deeper retracement. On the daily chart, on the weekly as well here, but overall context will remain bullish, and this pullback we could consider for taking the position. On the daily chart, you could see that market also stands at the resistance, as we talked before. And with this downward action, you can see that the previous upward spike here was totally erased. So market shows the deep retracement that erased the last upward strong fast acceleration. So maybe a combination of the 618 resistance on the daily chart and weekly overbought should force market to show a bit deeper retracement. Previously we said about the 41-42 area, indeed that will be also natural support resistance area. You can see previously was resistance, here's again. Now it will work like the support. And on the lower time frame we have to control few moments. But first I will show you the same pattern that we're talking and watching for. This is ABCD, major ABCD with the 51 target, and this target is still valid, and despite that market could show a bit deeper retracement somewhere to 41 area, this target will still remain valid. It could be cancelled only if market will drop below the C point and erase the total ABCD pattern. The existence of the bearish divergence here, so you can see actually a few bearish divergences. First one is right here, but for us is more interesting this one, most recent divergence that you see right on top, because it also suggests downside continuation and drop of the price at least below the lows between these tops of the divergence. So this logical leads us to watching for a pattern, and this pattern, as you probably already understand, will be the head and shoulders, because this is most typical pattern in the current situation with the divergences and so on. So market right now stands at the first support area. This is the 30% level, 42 even, and following the logic of this pattern, it seems that somewhere from this area market could start forming the right shoulder. It is possible that market could start dropping directly to the next destination point and moving right here, but taking into consideration the shape of this price action, it's very gradual with a lot of deep pullbacks, more probable that we still should get the right arm. And that will be most important point in the overall process, because if market starts moving high and returning back to the top of the head, it means that we will not get any stronger retracement. It means that we'll get currently 44 and market is ready to proceed higher. Because at that moment when this will happen, probably market will not be at the overbought anymore on the weekly chart. If everything goes well and market starts dropping right from here, it means that we will be able to watch for a deep retracement and calculate the target. This is the ABCD pattern, and it means that hand shoulders should work properly as it should. So that's what we intend to keep an eye on currently on Bitcoin. So correspondingly, There's few steps exist here that you could follow. First of all, with the hand and shoulders, theoretically it is possible to consider taking the short position around the top of the right arm, with the target around 42 probably, 41.50, 42, because this will be also 618 support. In the case of the failure of the hand shoulders and market returning back to the top, it means that it will be we need to search some chance to go along, because hand shoulders will fail, it will not work properly, and this is bullish sign, and it means that market is ready for upward breakout and upward continuation. So that's what we intend to keep an eye on in Bitcoin.